Are you tired of bad news and negative headlines? So are we. Stick around for a weekly news segment brought to you by centralperk. Good news, everyone!
Northern Ireland Water to plant 1 million trees on its estate. Northern Ireland Water has announced plans to plant 1 million trees on its estate and hopes to complete the work within a decade. All the trees will be native species and most will be deciduous broadleaves. It will contribute to an executive proposal to plant 18 million trees over the next 10 years. Environmental Minister Edwin Poots attended the launch in Mournes, where the first planting will take place. From January 2021, almost 15,000 trees will be planted on the land bordering Northern Ireland waters, Foffany Dam and the water treatment works outside Hilltown. Northern Ireland is one of the least wooded areas in Europe, with about 8% tree cover. Its chief executive, Ian McCurley, said the idea was to plant the right tree in the right place for carbon sequestration and to improve biodiversity. Environmental impact assessments will be done on every site where planting is planned. Sea urchins love hats, so couples 3D print cowboy hats for them. It's not just for aesthetic reasons that some sea urchins have been photographed wearing such fashion accessories. It's science. Well, sort of. It's believed that one of the possible reasons sea urchins create their own mini hats using shells and rocks is for protection. When an aquarium enthusiast in the US, Wilson Souza, figured this out, he started making mini bespoke 3D printed hats for them, Newsweek reported. These dexterous little echinoderms, the family under which sea urchins fall, coordinate their hundreds of little feed tubes to shift makeshift hats, shells, rocks and other objects atop their spines, so why not make them stylish? Tasmania declares itself 100% powered by renewable electricity. The Tasmanian government has declared that it has become the first Australian state and one of just a handful of jurisdictions worldwide to be powered entirely by renewable electricity. In a statement released by the Tasmanian Energy Minister Guy Barnett, they said that the state had effectively become entirely self-sufficient for supplies of renewable electricity supplied by the state's wind and hydroelectricity projects. Tasmania has been reliant on supplementary supplies of gas generation, as well as important supplies from coal-heavy Victoria. However, with the growth of wind power in the state, Tasmania has been able to reduce its reliance on the supplementary supplies of fossil fuel electricity, and can now meet all of its needs with renewable sources. Students save money in KPU's novel ZTC program, or Zero Textbook Cost. Kwantlen Polytechnic University's Zero Textbook Cost initiative has saved students more than $2 million during remote learning this year, according to KPU officials. The ZTC initiative offers students the opportunity to choose from nearly 850 courses in an academic year without spending a cent on textbook, says Dr. Rajiv Jhangiani, the university's acting vice provost teaching and learning. Jhangiani recently won the Emerging Leader Awards from the International Open Education Awards for Excellence. He heads the ZTC initiative at KPU, believed to be the first program of its kind in Canada. The initiative was launched in the spring of 2018 with more than 45,000 students now involved. The ZTC's first semester, 75 faculty participated, and since then 490 faculty members have offered ZTC courses and saved students over $5.2 million. 2020 has overall been a pretty wacky year. Things might seem bleak and pointless, and it might feel like we're not all that much in control anymore. However, we must not forget the bigger picture. During these times, we mustn't focus on the negative, but shine our light on the positive, bigger picture. And so the numbers show that child mortality has fallen, life expectancy has risen, countries have gotten richer, and women have been getting more and better education. Basic water source usage has risen, and so has basic sanitation. In the long run, and over time, know that when your neighbors are doing better, we will all be doing better, and we can't lose sight of that.